As one of the highest influx of immigrants and asylum seekers in Europe. And not everyone there is welcoming that with open arms. Some fear that immigrants attracted by Finland's generous welfare package and high living standards will overrun their country.
Finland used to think immigration problems only happened to other European countries. Not any longer.
We're in an area of Helsinki dominated by immigrant shops and housing. Now, 20 years ago, such places simply did not exist. But last year, Finland recorded the highest level of net immigration since World War II.
The number of foreigners in the country has risen sixfold since 1990. Although they still constitute only 3% of the population, that growth rate is one of the highest in the world. Jussi Halo-aho's anti-immigration blog has attracted hundreds of thousands of followers. He was sued for defamation in a high-profile free speech trial, and his views are ignored by mainstream parties.
We see what's happening in most Western European countries, and we are faithfully repeating every mistake Sweden, for example, has made before us. Most Finnish cities will be surrounded by a ring of burning ghettos.
While other European countries have tightened up conditions for asylum seekers, Finland still offers them a generous welfare package. But polls show the population is finding the newcomers hard to accept.
We are doing a very good job, but we are always like the enemy. Whatever happens.
Those who travel to Finland seeking asylum are initially housed in facilities like this one. They can go outside to look for housing, but most speak no Finnish and can't find their way around. This couple came from Togo with their daughter several weeks ago. Whether the authorities believe their story will determine whether they will be allowed to remain here.
My husband was imprisoned back at home for his political views. He escaped, and God knows how we came here. We're happy with the conditions in Finland, and we want to stay.
Regardless of whether their asylum application will be successful, they're likely to face a life of relative poverty, and the attitudes of a country that has seen the face of mass migration and appears to be turning against it. Igor Gorodnev, RT.